All right, in today's video, everyone, I'll show you exactly how to set the conversion tracking on Google Ads. So here we go. We're going to jump into this as quick as possible. First thing you need is you want to make sure you have access to your landing pages that you want to set up. Make sure you have access to the front end and the back end because you're a Google Pixel. So right here I have my my landing page, a Google Ads consultant page, the thank you page that they're going to land on. We're going to track on when people land on this thank you page. Okay, so this is my page here. That's my LinkedIn. This is my calendar. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a new conversion, create a new conversion action. So when you go on Google Ads, sorry, let me slow down here. When you go to Google Ads, you're going to click this plus, and it's going to create. So you want to create a conversion action. So then we're going to go over to the first one. Actually, let me slow down all the way again. So you're going to create conversion action, and it gives you a few different options here. I always go with website because that's really what I want to track. You can track app installs, calls from your ad, and then also these other things, you know, Google Analytics, Salesforce, all that stuff, offline leads. This is the one we always are typically dealing with, website. So click on that. You're going to put your website domain in. So you're going to do sipesmarketing.co. That's my website. It's going to scan it. It's probably going to say we don't have any type of pixel set up, but that's totally fine. So we're going to do, so the first thing you need to do is you need to pick on conversion goals. So what do you want people to do? Do you want them to, you know, do a purchase, add to cart, begin checkout, subscribe, contact, sign up? There's lots of different things we do here. I want to do it when people submit the lead form. And the reason for this is I want people to submit the lead form and I want Google to track that. So the event type is when the form is submitted. So it's a submitted lead form conversion when someone submits any form on Sipes Marketing. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do when the page loads, and I want to go to this page. Thank you. And you want this to be the URL that people are going to land in after they submit the form, because you want to make sure that you're tracking how many people are actually submitting the form. So what you do is in your URL, you're going to go to your final URL, which is this thank you page, and then go back over to Google Ads. Just put it there. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Add it. All good there. So now we told Google this is a conversion submitted lead form when someone visits a page starting with this page to have had submitted the form. So that's why I'm saying it's a submitted lead form conversion. You can create conversions manually using code. I've never really had to use this often. Google is actually really smart and really easy about just setting it up yourself. So I always just use this standard method, but if you need to get into the nuts and bolts of it, let me know. I can help you out with that. So we're going to save that. And so now what it's going to say is, okay, we need to add a Google tag. So we're going to set this up by clicking setup. And it's going to give us a Google tag to install on the page. So congratulations, it's already installed. What you're going to do is you're going to want to take this right here, and you're right here, head tracking code, bam, wherever that is on your website, you want to make sure you put that in the head. That's super important to do. Track this website. There, go back to Google, test installation. Once you test the installation, we're all good to go. Your tag was correctly detected on your website. Terrific. Good job, Google. You are tracking my website now. Great. And then checking the installation tag. Hopefully it works sooner. The other way you can do this is if you're doing a webmaster, you can actually, or someone else is like working on your website, you can actually just email it to them, type your email in there, it'll send it, and it'll actually send you step on what you need to be doing. So we're going to press done here, and beautiful. So this is the interaction right here, and I always say you want to go to your settings and then do a couple things in your settings. Go to event, make sure that this is correct. Here's what I always do. I say the URL is this URL, because I don't want Google to think, oh, if it starts with this right here and if it has a few things after it, it's this conversion. No, I only want it to be this specific conversion. And then I always try to edit the name. So lead form for Sipes. I'll do this. And I always like to name what campaign this is for. So this is Google Ads Consult. So we'll save that. Done. Make sure you name your forms and name your conversions correctly and easy to remember. For this goal, choose the action primary for bidding optimization reporting. So I always do the primary action. Is actually not that bad, but I always go with the primary action for bidding and optimization. Always save that there. This is something you can put on your a value on what it would cost if a lead got there, but I always just leave it at $1. Actually, sometimes to the actual value, but sometimes it's hard to know, and this can kind of get screwed up. I usually just do my tracking after I know people have submitted a form lead, and then do I want to count? So this is important. If you want to count every time someone purchases something, so if you're doing e-commerce, you want this to be every time. So every time someone clicks on your ad, goes to a web page, and then buys something every single time, you want it to count every single time someone does that. But if it's usually a lead gen or a lead support or a lead form, you want to do it every one time, because you don't want someone to continuously submit form leads and then get that conversion from that. So I always do one. Click through conversion window. 90 days is fine. You can do less depending on your time to close or your time to submit a lead. Engage view window, conversion window. So this is when someone's more engaged, 3 days is not bad, fine. And then view through conversion windows, 1 day, not a big deal. Attribution. So this is a little important. Technically, you're no longer able to use first click, linear, time decay, position based. You're not able to use those. You're only able to use last click or data driven. I always recommend data driven. This gives me the best results. And then the final one, enhanced conversions. This is something that you don't really need to talk about that much. It's just kind of something that is privacy and all good there. Click done and you're all set. Look at that. Beautiful. No problem. No fuss, no fuss. Set up your conversions. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to help you out with them. And you can find me down below. There's a link or there's a comment. You can use that comment, click on it, go through this landing page and spend some time with me, and I can help you out with your Google Ads if you have any questions. All right. Thanks for following me. Subscribe, like, comment. Out.